All right, Emma's flying solo. I've got her a good 3 to 4 feet from the edge of that pit, and she's got pressure on her blade back there. I feel really, really comfortable having her collect all of these black charred sticks down in here. She's gonna set them over there. Then, judging from how soaked in the rain is, we're gonna scrape off about the top foot, I'd say 6 inches to a foot of that ash. I'm gonna walk down in there and we should feel a lot of heat. If I feel that, then we'll know that we can throw some of this green brush on, and within probably an hour, we should have a good bit of smoke coming off of it. Now this part I'm gonna do, Emma, because it's just impossible for me to tell you how to do it, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna creep up to this edge only because I wanna reach over as far as I can. You're good. A little nervous? All right, now watch. Come here, sit. All right, now it's rained, so the top, I'd say, my guess is 3 or 4 inches of that ash pile is wet material, so we're gonna dig into it pretty good. This is why I didn't want you outside, because that ash cloud's gonna really pop up. See, I can't even see what I'm doing, but I memorized where everything was at down there. So that's good tender right there. And once you get enough practice, you'll be able to look at a pit like that and memorize where everything is at. See how we're bouncing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift this up until we're not bouncing. You're fine. You're safe.
I have rigor mortis.
We're gonna really get into this pile. See those black chunks? See it? See all the little black specks?
Oh,
That's
I thought you meant cloud.
Yeah, that's unburned stuff. So the top of that pile was all white.
Yeah.
That was completely burned up material. Oh, we're really getting into it now. So I'm just scraping all that white off down to the black. That's that ash cloud coming at us. I'm gonna spin to the right. And the engine fan blows out that side of the machine. So it's gonna blow all that dust away from us. Once it's blown away, we're gonna get back down in here into our work. Now I'm gonna really churn this up. Once that oxygen gets to all those coals that are unburned under there.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna blow it away.
Go, leave, shoot, shoot.
Yeah.
Scan. What if it's gray?
If it's really white and gray like this, see that's got a lot of dirt in it.
Yeah.
That's probably dirt that the stunts, but see how dark gray it's getting?
Yeah.
That is good stuff that's ready to burn. Now we're gonna go down in there and see if we've got heat. Cool? Let's go. This is why we wear good heavy boots. If you wore tennis shoes down in this thing, you'd be on fire. Let's check it out.
I don't know if waterproof is gonna help this.
So I don't feel any heat coming off of these. There's no fire there. Let's go. Do you feel it? Did you feel it suddenly get warmer yet? Let's walk a little more. The closer you get, you're gonna, I can fit, you hear it clicking?
Yeah.
Listen. Go shut this machine off so that people can hear it better. She's about to see something she's never seen before. So I think, Emma, I burned this last Thursday or Friday was the last burn I had. So that's been 7 days. This was just left alone. Come on down here. Take your pants down on top of your boots. Good. You don't do this unless you're with me, okay? Ever. All right, come on.
I hear it clicking.
Yep. That thing's hotter than you think. Feel the heat coming yet?
Yeah.
All right, let's walk out in here. Just when you step into it, step lightly. Come on. Yeah, it's hot. Let's get a little closer. Stand right here. See, look. See that smoking?
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
It's that hot, isn't it? Take your breath. So when you get down and you see this really dark gray and the little black chunks, if you grabbed one of those, it'd burn you. Isn't that amazing? Let's put some stuff on it, see if we can get a fire started. Come on. You gotta watch your footing. If you trip and fell in that, you'd get you some quick burns, okay? Don't you ever screw around with this, okay?
Fresh air.
It's gonna be a long time before I leave you on a job site alone. That's pretty wild though, isn't it? Okay, so now look, all this is from yesterday, but the thing is pine pitch is flammable. So if we can put pine in there, we'll have a fire really fast. Do you know which one's pine? Yep. Do you know what kind of pine that is?
Pine wood?
Let's see. Look. See these clusters?
Yeah.
They got 5 needles, most of them. You know how many letters are in the word white? 5. So if you grab a cluster, look, if you grab a cluster, it's got 5 needles, it's a white pine. And that's how you remember it. 5 needles, 5 letters, white pine. Let's put it on there. The tides have turned. Grab that handle and slide your seat up. You're gonna be running this. I'm gonna jump on the skid steer and I'm gonna bring you what I want you to put on the fire, okay? When you grab it and put it in the center of that fire, when you grab it and put it in the center of that pile, okay, mash it down. So once you drop it, turn your bucket over, mash it down, okay? Now see this dirt you put here?
Yeah.
That's no-no. It's gonna mess up my rubber gasket. So reach down here with your finger, wipe it off. I want it completely clean. All right. Did you kick your boots off when you got in? Yeah. Make sure you do next time, okay? All right. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Cool. So for everybody watching at home, I am going to be staging the material I want Emma to put on the fire. First thing we're going to get is all this charred stuff because it's going to be the first thing that wants to take off. I'm going to try to get it raked up and any dirt that might be mixed in with it, I'm going to try to get it out. So Emma, what you're going to notice, spin around to your right a little so I can come up in front of you. That's good. All right, now Emma, you're going to notice I'm going to drop this stuff from a little bit of height, and what that's going to do is going to shake any like dead ash and dirt. See all that powder? All right, now grab that whole bundle and put it right in the middle of the pit there where all the char is. Let's see if I can work up some tinder material for Emma, maybe help this thing get going a little bit faster. Right there, yeah. Go ahead and boom down, that's good. Now mash it into the ashes, just a little. Yep, that's what this is. It's a campfire for giants. I am funny. The people love me. Now see how that's stuck in these teeth? All right, now watch how I get it out. Just go up like this. Put your rake down about like that, and usually you can do like this to get it to come out. You start, it's really in there, yep. So, see it come out? All right, don't grab it first, grab the pile of stuff first. Yep, good girl. All right, while you put that on the fire, I'm gonna try to fit, oh, here's some more pine. I'm gonna try to fish out all the pine that I can find. All right, go ahead and throw that bunch in. Pine is your friend. You can clear a pine for us and start a fire right away. or it starts up really easy. Oh yeah, that's all pine right there on top. Actually, Emma, hold off on that. I want you to put this bundle down first. That bundle is mostly pine, but this is all pine. What is it? Oh no, you ain't gotta worry. Oh, we got bunches of pine in here. Fantastic. Perfect. Go ahead and put that pile of stuff over to the left of the other piles. We're going to cover that whole ash pile to hold the heat in, and then it's going to start really going.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Have fun.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm going to be putting piles into a fire pit.
Alright, swing around to me.
Okay.
There you go, let's go.
Diesel fuel is pink?
Off-road is.
Oh.
Alright, spin that around, dump it on there. And you gotta be moving pretty quick when you do this. Alright, you wanna swing and open up, just sling it out there.
Okay. Tell me when.
Yep. Spin. Perfect. Come back to me and get some more.
Go.
Yeah. Well, I can feel it from either side.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah. Well, off target. You should have started rolling out just a little sooner.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you got it on the pile, just not the part we wanted.
Oh, so which part do we want?
Well, mostly kind of like the middle.
Oh, okay.
Stick out a little bit more. That's good. Now go ahead and, when I say now, just all the way up.
Like
Roll out. When I say
Okay.
now, roll out. Now keep your swing the same speed.
Okay.
Now. Yeah. Perfect. Torch number 1 going up.
You are so cool.
Alright, here we go.
Torch number 1!
Here we
Torch
go,
number
Emma.
1!
Smells like diesel fuel down here. This is, the paper towel won't burn up real fast because the diesel fuel is what's burning.
Yeah.
This will burn real slow, and it'll ignite all of this diesel fuel.
Go, Daddy!
I'm gonna get another torch going. I'm the star of the show.
Torch number 2, right? So torch number 2?
Yep, torch number 2 going up now.
Why do you sound...
Here we go.
Daddy, I don't want to hit you.
It's fine.
Daddy, you're so cool, like I said.
You wanna do one?
No. Fire in the hole!
I don't think this one needs any more fuel.
Torch number 3!
Going down the hole. Oh, she's a cooking. She's a cooking.
Oh, Daddy. Daddy, don't burn up! Oh no, your paper towel!
I was part of the torch.
How's that?
Pretty good.
Yeah. All the giants need are some giant marshmallows. Go, Daddy, go! Go!
Oh, we'll start piling a bunch of stuff on there. Anyway, now's the time we gotta work fast. Don't worry about perfect placement, just get it in the pit. Just get it in the pit. Deal?
Deal. have to make a deal with me.
What's that?
Be patient.
Oh, you got it, baby. Now when you swing over, drop it and keep spinning around to the right.
Drop it now.
Drop it down now, girl. Woo! Here we go.
Dang, that's a lot of smoke. Stop acting like one of those girls in the movies. Where's the pines? There's the pines.
If I was one of the girls in the movies, the bad guy would be right behind me and I would trip and fall.
Yeah.
Grab him up. Now lift. Yeah, lift and spin around that way. Keep going. When I tell you to, just drop it. And the way I want you to drop it is by opening the thumb. Alright, put him down.
Alright.
Put him down.
Putting boom down.
Put him down, swing right, open the thumb. All the way. Keep swinging. Swing away from the fire. Boom up. Very good. Open your thumb and bucket. Yep. Now see where you were sitting, you were facing, with everything pointing toward you, it'd been hard to pick up. Now everything's in line with you. Perpendicular. So grab out of this pile whatever you want to get a hold of. If it were me, I would reach out as far as you can reach. Yeah. Now see this way, you don't need me to shuttle this stuff to you with the skid steer. Okay? So right now we can only charge for one machine because only one machine is running. Yep, grab it up.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me retry that. Like you taught me.
I don't think you got so much dirt that's gonna hurt the fire.
Okay.
Okay? So pick it all the way up. Don't swing that way. Because what would happen is you're gonna be tracking and you're gonna be hovering over the fire. See what I'm saying? So swing this way to where you're facing over your track.
Watch out, please.
You're fine. I'm watching. Alright, put in 6-2 mode.
Sticks.
Yep, stick to your mode. And start coming this way. And you're going to come just far enough this way to where you can stop, go back into, excavator control mode, and swing over the fire. I'll tell you if you go too far. I'll stop you before you go too far. Swing it over your fire, roll, let it run.
What?
Emma, I think, is doing, for her experience level, which is not a lot on the excavator, she's doing very well. I'm trying to keep her as far away from the fire with her movements as possible, simply because we don't want to hover that boom in the heat any more than we have to. Get leveled up here. We've got a good bit of coals in there now from all of the little brushy stuff. Now I'm going to pile these bigger logs on. And this little pad right here is getting a little bit lumpy. So I'm going to level it for her. It makes her nervous when this thing tips one way or the other. And that's understandable. When you first start operating this stuff, it's scary. It doesn't feel natural at all. So if you guys go to train somebody and they're like, oh, I'm scared, don't be a jerk to them. Have a little kindness and understanding. Do what you can to help them and it'll help you. squeak is so aggravating. That's some bigger stuff, so we'll just go ahead and throw it in too. It's supposed to clear up after lunch, so I'm gonna leave enough stuff for Emma to work with down here and learn and become educated. But I want to get big stuff down on it so the rain can't put it out. We're gonna load it down. I had a little bit of dirt in it, but not enough to hurt anything. Put the stump on there and get it started burning. I don't know if we're gonna have much more going on the rest of the day or not. It's gonna depend on how much of this rain moves through. We also have to keep some brush to start the fire back up the next day that we burn. I don't want to have to keep putting diesel fuel into it. She's probably sitting over there thinking, oh crap, I don't have my phone. Well, that stump would roll right off, wouldn't it? Actually, well, Emma, if you were more experienced, what I'd have you do is take the skid steer, grapple all of that stuff, and just run up to the edge of the pit and dump it in. But I'm not ready for you to do that yet. That fire's going too good, and if it did cave off, you may not notice it. So I'm having to, my chaps were out in the rain, so I'm having to dry them off. Pretty hot fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, Emma, what I'm gonna have you do, I'm gonna take the excavator up the hill and chainsaw and start taking trees down. In the meantime, you take the skid steer and just push everything down that way. So it's close. I want you to take it closer to the fire.
So when you come down, you can put it in?
Say what?
So when you come down, you can put it in?
Well, no, when I come back down, we'll put you back in the excavator. What I've done is I came in here and I cut a trench and I put this log in here, and it's about 10 feet from the edge of the pit. That gives them a visual reference as to how close I want her to even get to this pit. And I'm able to stand next to this fire, and it's hot, but there's not so much heat coming off of it right now that it could damage the machine or ignite it or anything like that. So I think I'll still have you wait until I'm down here to be loading the pit, or loading the fire. It's about 2 o'clock. The fire is burning really good. I've got Emma in the skid steer. First thing she's going to do for me is collect all this stuff from yesterday that's green and all that stuff back there. She's going to pile it close enough to the fire to where we should be able to grab everything and throw it in, but not be so close that there's too much heat on the machine. She shouldn't have to be doing a lot of tracking. All the while, I'm going to go on up the hill here and start taking down more trees. I think for the most part, they're all poplar, so they should ignite and burn pretty good. We got a couple of hickory and locust black walnut down this way to take down, but like I said yesterday, we're going to start up at the top and work our way down. So we heard something go crashing down up here a few minutes ago, so we're going to see just how easy of a time we're going to be having climbing up through here. And if Emma's skid steer will even climb, well, her skid steer should climb up through here better than this machine does. This machine just doesn't go up dirt and mud very well. see how comfortable she is on this with it being a little wet. Right now we're on about it's more than a 10 degree pitch right now. So not too bad, but we're gonna see what kind of time we can make. Let's get her on the phone. Let's see how she's doing. It looks like she's doing good back there. Oh yeah. It's not slipping at all, is it?
No. Now time to turn around.
Yep, spin around. Now you're more than likely going to slide a little bit testing this, but it will stop. So I want you to drive forward about the length of your skid steer, full speed, and just let off the joystick so it'll stop abruptly. See how you just slid just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to do that all the way down to the bottom of the hill. What that's going to do is it's going to give you peace of mind. You're going to be able to test every 10 to 15 feet how slippery that trail is.
Yeah.
And you're going to know how much traction you've got.
Okay.
All right. All right, folks, I'm going to have to leave my headset on. I've got Emma in the background in case she needs me. I can hear her immediately and run down to help her. I don't have any wedges with me today, and everything is so wet. I feel like we're going to be just as well off to cut and drop these trees, and then I'll come back and pull the stumps. You're going to notice that I'm leaving the stump really high. If I was trying to get these out for logs and they were good trees, I'd be cutting them as low as I could. But all of this is just junk. It's not even worth the fuel to get it to where it could be hauled in a truck. I'm going to try to drop these without wedging them. It may be a disaster. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. All right, I was just checking in. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. And I'm gonna be dropping trees, so don't come up here unless you tell me you're coming and I say, okay. All right, love you. Boy, humidity's kicking up, I know that. The glasses keep frogging up. Another thing I'm gonna have to do is cut my face cut in deeper, because these trees are going pretty much straight up and down, so I need to get it in where the weight of the tree will come over a little easier. That'll do. About 15 more to go. And Emma are getting ready to start hauling all these logs down. I ended up having to just kind of drop them in the direction that their weight was going, since I didn't have wedges, so I had to drop a couple that way, one that way, and most of them went that way. And I got one over there that went that way. Oh, and Mr. Sunshine's going to come out and hopefully dry this hillside out and help Emma. Now coming up there. What's that? You are. Now I'm going to try to give these to you evenly. That way it doesn't kind of lean you any from one side to the other. Now, since we don't know exactly how wet that hill is, I'm just going to give you these 3. Alright? Just hold right there. Think you can handle more than that? Now do your drive forward and roll over thing. Let's see how you do going down through there. You're not going to slide any different, but the only difference is that it may rock forward a little, but you're not going to slide or flip or anything. So you just turn around, take off down through there, and I'll watch it.
Alright.
I'm going to go ahead and get your next bundle ready.
Okay.
Probably going to send you 6 pieces this time. The only difference is that they're smaller, so the weight will be about the same. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby.
Don't get mad at me, but yesterday, I
Yeah?
got so scared. I pushed on the door and it almost opened. I was like,
You pushed on the door?
yeah. I put my foot in front of the door and I went,
You did?
it was when I was leaning. I was like,
Oh, that's alright. I ain't gonna get mad at you for that. What? Oh, I was about to say, I know I cut that thing. I've got about 2 trees worth for you right now.
okay.
Tell me when you're headed back up the hill so I can get in position to help you. Hey,
How about we stop at 340 just so we can get down there to where the truck is and actually turn off our machines, which would take roughly about 5 to 6 minutes.
yep, and that gets us heading up the road and toward Mama. Hi.
Up the hill.
Hi.
I said I'm coming up the hill.
Okay. Good. Roll over. How'd that last load do? It looked like you did good.
Yeah, it was good.
It wasn't leaning forward with you much?
No,
Okay, good.
did I get all of them?
Yep. Good girl. That's great.
You're gonna laugh so hard when I show you this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
I can't wait. Here's a good little production lesson for everybody who's watching. What you want to do once you've got a tree worked up like that, my recommendation is position yourself where you can pick up multiple pieces at one time. See, if I just grab this one piece right here and spun around each time, that's a lot of time. But there's a lot of room in that grapple. So you want to just go ahead and grab as many pieces as you can, but you have to keep the bucket teeth down, otherwise those logs are going to take off rolling down the hill. So I'm going to spin around like this, leave all those limbs intact, and then I'm just going to open up, roll over, and squeeze those limbs like that, and I can either let go and separate the limbs away from the trunk of the tree, or just leave it all together. I'm going to choose to leave it all together this time. I'm going up here because I'd like to get Emma to take off. That's 3 pieces of trunk. I'd like to send her with as many as she can hold now. Emma, how did that load do?
Fine.
Didn't get tipsy with you or anything?
No.
Okay. We're gonna fill your grapple up as much as we can, okay?
Okay.
Because what I'd like to be able to do is have time to load all this into the fire. Come on up to me. I'd like to load all of this up into the fire before we go home. All of these that we're doing are softwoods. You're fine. Come on forward.
It's just where his blade was that scared me.
Yeah, it's fine. You just take your time. While you're easing it through there, I'll go ahead and get this pine tree collected up into a bundle too. Just let me know when you're, well, the same distance from me as you've been the past couple of times.
I think
Now see folks, I'm going to drop this log right here and it's going to break the limbs off of the trunk of that bigger pine tree. Alright, Emma, time for you to learn the difference in sapwood and non-sappy wood. Okay, what you've been carrying has been poplar. What I'm going to give you now is pine. It's full of sap and it's a lot heavier. Okay? Go ahead and get your grapple in position. And come up to me a little bit closer. Alright, get your grapple on the ground and I'll put these down. Here they come.
you sure I can carry that?
I'm going to give you more than that. Just hold where you're at right now, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to get 2 more logs on you. I'm just going to use mine.
I can smell the sap from in here.
Does pine not smell so good?
Okay, so it's supposed to smell good or bad?
Oh, pine's delicious. I love the way pine. I love the way pine smells. Emmy, you can't see it right now, but for the folks at home, what I'm doing is I'm just rolling that bucket around each of those trunks to snap the limbs off. There's one that eluded me.
You know what
And
it looks like right now?
what?
You know what it looks like right now?
What's that?
Well, it doesn't look like it anymore. But it looks like you were literally just looking around at the log saying, well,
Yeah. Alright, let me help get that. I don't know if those are going to fit or not, baby. I just want you to carry a real heavy load so you get used to what it feels like. Alright, see if you can grab them. I think you're going to get them. Roll on over. Keep rolling. Alright, grab it. Keep squeezing, roll back. Keep squeezing. Oh, you got it. Yeah, baby. Now that's a heavy load on that little skid steer, so get your load low. That's good right there. Good. And you're leaned all the way back. Now see,
that falls on me.
it won't. There's no way it can. Roll it all the way back. Now lower your grapple a little bit more. See how much lower your arms can go now?
Yeah.
Alright, now spin around and you're ready to go.
What if I lean forward and can't get back up?
I'll come get you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I've still got. Now the next lesson for the folks at home, now that you've broken all of those nice straight pine limbs off, the tree fell that way and that makes most of the limbs fold that way. So what I do is I'll just take the teeth of my bucket or the thumb, just the tip of it, let it down, and I'll just kind of sweep, and it'll line all those limbs up real nice. Just like that. Makes a nice, perfect little bundle for Emma. Guess what, Emma? You get to watch this video for educational purposes.
But I'm on summer break.
I'm kidding you. You don't have to watch videos because you've got me you've got me in person to teach you, right?
Yay.
How's that load doing down through there?
Fine.
It ain't tipping any on you?
No,
Good. That's great.
maybe a little.
Yeah. Lift it up to where those logs aren't dragging the grounds on the tips. As long as you keep your load, which means the bottom of your grapple or the outside edges, you know, within, well, let's say any part of the load from the outside edges of your grapple in, you just want to have it no more than about a foot off the ground when you've got a really heavy load.
Okay.
And for that little skid steer, that's a pretty good bit of logs, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait, you're saying they make bigger skid steers?
Oh yeah. That one weighs about 10,000 pounds. The biggest one I can think of offhand is probably 14,000. Yeah, pretty much a little bulldozer. Let's see, I had a couple of limbs on her. That Mr. Sunshine's gonna come out now, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
Emma, you've truly brought me so much happiness being out here on the job.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's been nothing but fun for me. Now we're going to pick up these two tops. One is a poplar top and one is that pine top. We'll just go ahead and get all the limbs with it. Ready when you are, baby. The reason I'm not just turning loose some because they could go rolling down through there and end up who knows where. You ready for me to drop them?
Am I good?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, drop them. This will be over. Okay. Why do you look like a giant dinosaur helping a tiny little dinosaur with two heads?
It's a mystery to me, baby. Alright, go ahead and drive into it. Mr. Golden. Now you got me singing it. I'm gonna follow you down with whatever logs. Huh?
Can you pick those two up?
Yeah, I'll get them for you. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to head on down, and I'll let you use the excavator to load the fire.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that thing did great coming down that hill. It didn't pitch forward not one time, did it?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing to note is that when you're burning this kind of stuff, you need to, at the end of the day, throw hardwoods in, because especially like poplar and pine, especially white pine, they don't really leave coals much. They burn like paper. The fibers are really far apart in them.
Yeah.
Whereas hardwoods will leave those big black chunks of coal.
Okay.
Alright folks, I'm going to let Emma take over. We're going to do a little bit of time lapse. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.